Welcome to the Art of War Classic Audio Series. In this series, we explore the timeless wisdom of Sun Tzu through the original text of the Art of War, followed by an insightful interpretation of the principles. To wrap it all up, we'll share a song inspired by the teachings of this chapter. Let's dive into the world of strategy. The Art of War, Chapter 6, Illusion and Reality.
Sun Tzu said, "Those who occupy the battlefield first and await the enemy are at ease. Those who arrive later and rush into battle are fatigued." Thus, a skilled warrior controls the enemy without being controlled by him. To make the enemy approach voluntarily, offer him advantage. To prevent his advance, inflict harm. If the enemy is at rest, harass him. If well-fed, starve him. If settled, force him to move. Strike where he is unprepared. Appear where he does not expect you. To march thousands of miles without fatigue, travel through unguarded lands. To conquer with certainty, attack undefended positions. To defend securely, fortify where the enemy will not strike. Thus, against a skilled attacker, the enemy does not know where to defend. Against a skilled defender, the enemy does not know where to attack. Subtlety. So subtle it leaves no trace. Mystery. So mysterious, it is silent. In this way, you control the enemy's fate. When advancing, strike where he is weak. When withdrawing, move so swiftly he cannot pursue. If I desire battle, even behind high walls and deep moats, the enemy must engage me, for I will attack where he must rescue. If I refuse battle, even drawing a line on the ground will suffice, as I lead the enemy away from his path. By revealing the enemy's intentions while concealing my own, I concentrate my force while his is divided. My strength is unified, his is fragmented. Using tenfold strength against a fraction, I outnumber him. Victory is assured when using many against few. If the enemy does not know my battleground or the timing of battle, he must prepare everywhere. As his forces scatter, I strike his weaknesses. Guarding the front, his rear is exposed. Guarding the rear, his front becomes vulnerable. When he guards all points, he is weak everywhere. Knowing the place and day of battle, I can fight even 1,000 miles away. If I don't know these, I cannot coordinate. My left cannot aid my right, nor my front my rear. How then, across vast distances? Warfare is like water. Water flows downhill, avoiding heights. Battle avoids strength to strike weakness. Water adapts to the terrain, just as strategy adapts to the enemy. Warfare has no constant form, just as water has no fixed shape.
The Art of War, Chapter 6, Illusion and Reality, Interpretation.
This chapter, Illusion and Reality, focuses on the dynamic relationship between illusion, weakness, unpreparedness, and reality, strength, preparedness, in warfare, and the laws that govern how they transform into one another. It highlights the fundamental principle of avoiding the strong and striking the weak, and presents specific methods for flexibly applying this principle in combat.
Core ideas. The importance of initiative.
A skilled commander controls the enemy, rather than being controlled by them. This is central to understanding illusion and reality, and it lies at the heart of Sun Tzu's path to victory. Mastering the enemy, rather than being mastered by them, is key.
Avoid the strong, strike the weak.
In battle, always avoid engaging the enemy's strongest points and focus on their weaknesses. This applies not just to choosing where to fight, but also when to fight, avoiding direct confrontation when the enemy is at their strongest, or when their morale is high.
Adapting to the enemy.
The art of warfare lies in adaptability. Like water, military tactics must change with the enemy's situation. Those who can quickly adapt to the enemy's moves are the true masters of war.
Concentrating force.
By dispersing the enemy's forces and concentrating your own, you create local superiority. This allows you to attack the weaker parts of the enemy and defeat them piecemeal, using your forces more effectively.
Specific content. Manipulating the enemy.
Lure the enemy by offering them apparent advantages or hinder their movements, making them act according to your plans.
Concealing intentions.
Use deceptive tactics to conceal your true intentions. This causes the enemy to reveal their plans while you stay hidden.
Concentration and dispersion.
Through skillful strategy, disperse the enemy's forces while concentrating your own. This creates an advantage at specific points on the battlefield.
Flexibility and adaptation.
Always be ready to adjust your tactics based on the changing circumstances of the enemy, rather than sticking rigidly to fixed strategies.
Conclusion.
The Illusion and Reality chapter underscores the importance of adapting these principles flexibly in warfare. By seizing the initiative, focusing on avoiding the strong and striking the weak, and using strategies such as concentrating your force, you can control the battlefield and secure victory. These principles are not only relevant to ancient warfare, but continue to offer valuable insights for modern military theory and practice.
Thank you for listening to the Art of War classic audio series on China Tales. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and help us share more timeless strategies. Your subscription supports us in keeping these ancient teachings alive. We'll see you in the next episode as we continue exploring the wisdom of the art of war. Finally, we've created a song inspired by this chapter. Please enjoy.